Peace, family. You coolin' with the Completists and my brother Spawn Prince. Let's get it. We have a few things that we're gonna touch on today. One of them being some comic book news, and there's a lot going on in the comic community right now. You know what I'm saying, especially between Marvel Studios and WB and DC. You know what I'm saying, in the film industry. There's a lot going on. But we also gonna be unveiling some hauls. And we're gonna talk about other miscellaneous things that we was talking about a lot before we got on here, but we gonna touch on that, you know what I'm saying, hopefully a little later. But what's going on, brother?
No, what's up with you, man? How you been?
Staying out the way, man.
Thank you.
Just trying to, you know what I'm saying, get these. I'm almost finished with a couple collections, man. That's all I can really say. I'm excited, man. Very excited about that.
Man, it always feel good to complete a run. You know that. I've completed a few that's fallen off my pull list myself, but it's always good. I'm gonna jump right into some of this comic news and one of these rants real quick. Um, I'm gonna touch lightly on the movie stuff because I got my own opinion about that. But real quick with Marvel and DC, and I said it before we went live. I'm gonna say it again. I'm gonna stand on that hill to the death of me. That when it comes, the difference between the two industries is Marvel has the characters, DC has the stories. DC got the corniest characters. I ain't gonna lie, they got corny characters, but they have good storylines and to use with. And y'all know when all else fails, you turn to Gotham. You know that with DC. If everything else ain't selling and ain't going right, you put the big bat light up in the sky like Jim Gordon do. You just shine the light up in the sky and boom, sales go back up. Marvel got so many characters they don't even know what to use them because we up to like 17 Spider-Man runs. And like just Peter Parker by himself with not even some of the stuff that's canon with like Savage as Spider-Man and Deadly Spider-Man. Now we getting just Spider-Man by Don Slott. That's it. Not even amazing, not even spectacular, not friendly neighborhood, just Spider-Man coming out in October. And it, why? Why?
You
Just
know,
why?
you know,
Y'all,
and
my issue with that is y'all people crop all over Batman like, oh, DC, Batman. But y'all they be doing the same thing with Spider-Man.
that's exactly what I was just about to say. But I was about to say it a little bit differently. I was just about to say that they do the same thing with Batman, but it's understandable because, you know what I'm saying, Batman is their cash cow. They don't really make money like that off of other characters except for like Superman and Wonder Woman and maybe Flash, you know what I mean? But Batman is their cash cow. Marvel is not like that. You know what I'm saying? Spider-Man is their cash cow, but it's not like they don't have other characters that have a cult following. You feel what I'm saying? Like Thor is a goddamn cultural icon. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
Paul,
you know what I'm saying? Iron Man, Captain America, you know what I'm saying? They got all these different characters. You know what I'm saying? That are cultural. You know what I'm saying? Cultural fan favorites. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't have to do this with Spider-Man. So yeah, I don't understand that either. I don't understand
no,
why they keep on flooding the market with Spider-Man. I don't get it.
and then my whole thing with Marvel, another thing that I just kind of get tired of them doing. DC kind of they do it too. Well, both of them do. They're both guilty of it. Recently, we've gotten that new Black Adam run
Yeah.
because the movie's coming out, so we're getting all this
Yep.
Black Adam stuff.
Hmm.
Marvel has always done that with marketing, like, oh, Shang-Chi, here goes some of the Shang-Chi stuff. So now we got Black Panther again. So now we're getting the Black Panther Wakanda Forever book that's supposed to
Hmm.
be the prequel to the movie, and we're getting another Wakanda book. But my issue with both titles and the movie is y'all are marketing Chadwick Boseman's death.
Yeah.
Y'all using his death as a marketing point to sell y'all books and or movie. What?
And it's so
D-
weird. And it's yeah.
DC
Yeah. Go ahead.
DC lost Heath Ledger 2 years or 3 years or something like that. After his death, we get Jared Leto. Why not recast Chadwick Boseman? Man, they could have did it. Here's my only selling point. The only way for them to rescue this movie for me personally, and this is just me. I ain't speaking for nobody else. Only Spawn. is if they bring him back, they recast him and they bring back T'Challa, whoever's going to play him, and they bring him back as King of the Dead. It's the only saving grace for me. If he don't come back as King of the Dead, they don't use him any kind of way. Scrap the whole thing, man. They got his mom. They got his mom in the movie. Old girl that played his mother. She's in the movie talking about I'm the most powerful. This is the most powerful country. My entire family dead. What? What? What is this? What?
Man, look, like
that trailer was so bad.
I kind of feel like, you know, they can save it. Like they could save it if they, like I said before, if there was like some type of time skip. Like if they did it, you know what I'm saying, showing us when he first was, you know what I'm saying, taken by the snap. You know what I mean? Or if they show like later on in the future, you know what I'm saying, like he already went through his first little beef with Namor. They just do a little flashback, show us what happened, and then it's currently where we are now. Sure, he is, you know what I'm saying, the leader and
Man,
things
this
like
is
that. Like it got to be
they
some
still
type
in
of
the
time skip.
multiverse. No, they still in the multiverse of madness. this ain't even 616. This some other shit, man. This ain't even.
Yeah.
It's some mad multiverse of madness shit. It gotta be. Ain't no way, bro.
And but I do agree though when you say, because it is weird. Like, okay, so y'all are going to promote and use his death, you know what I'm saying, to market the movie, make money off of it, and things like that. Y'all tell us that y'all basically it's disrespectful to recast him, you know what I'm saying, because you know whatever reason motherfuckers want to spew, but y'all saying that we shouldn't recast him, you know what I'm saying, because it's disrespectful to his legacy and to the character that he played. But y'all will market and use his death through other means, multiple means, you know what I'm saying, and that's okay. That's just weird to me. Now, either way, whether or not he get recasted or not, they was gonna do this. We already know that they was gonna do this because, like you said, they gonna promote their movie by a comic book. You know what I'm saying? They did it with Shang-Chi. They did it with Black Widow. You know what I'm saying? They did it with, you know, multiple
Everybody.
characters. You know what I'm saying? Right, everybody. So I agree with you. You know what I'm saying?
The
It's
only
weird.
other saving grace that I got is that when it's all said and done, if it ain't multiverse of madness, it ain't some shit Loki done did with like the multiverse from his TV series or some shit like that. A
Uh-huh.
real just hilarious for me, like phase in all of it said and done, and it all just turned out to be a bunch of hogwash that's been Thanos the whole time using different elements of the different powers from the different stones. Like this movie took place in the entire time stone. This movie took place inside the Mind Stone. This was in the Soul Stone. These are all just different versions of what has been going on from the realities that he created using the Infinity Gauntlet. Another
Mm-hmm.
saving grace.
Mm-hmm.
If not that,
That
I
could
don't
that
know.
could work. That could
It
work.
could work.
I mean,
Yeah.
they got ways for, you know what I'm saying, all of this to work, honestly. You know what I'm saying? It's just, are they, what, it's just really about what's on their mind. Because at the end of the day, it's all about making a profit for these people. You know what I'm saying? That's the first thing on their
This
mind. You know?
this entire news script was about Marvel, and not one single interesting thing was in it for me to talk about, other than we're getting another new Spider-Man. All the runs in the book I gave you. I said we're getting a Wakanda and we're getting a Wakanda forever. Everything else is just the current regular series that's already ongoing, and about trades of some of those series coming out. That's it. And I was so sad and disappointed to see that. It's like we getting into the whole nother quarter with this being like August now. We're getting into a whole nother quarter. Y'all done
Man,
gave
we
us
ain't getting
Judgment Day,
nothing.
but y'all ain't got nothing.
We ain't getting nothing.
We got Judgment Day, and y'all haven't really come up with nothing after that. Like what happened? Like Judgment Day is that's it. Like, and don't get me wrong, Judgment Day first book hit. It was a good book, but it's like that's all we got.
Man, listen.
DC,
We,
however, DC marketing villain Riddler
yeah.
year one.
And you know what's funny? I don't remember them giving us a lot of villain shit during the year of the villain. You remember that in 2018,
Yeah,
2019, the year of
they
the
gave us
villain?
some
They
one. They
did.
gave us one shots of each major villain. That was really it. Lex,
That's what I'm
Black
saying.
Mantis, Sinestro,
They didn't give us
Joker.
nothing. They ain't really
Yeah,
give us nothing.
they gave us
But they
one
doing
shot of them.
all this villain shit now. You know what I'm saying? Like Harley Quinn, we know Harley. You know what I'm saying? Harley the goat, so she gonna
Not a villain no more technically.
not a villain no more technically, right? So you know what I mean? It's like
I'm looking forward
they.
to all these villain One Bad Day books. Personally, I'm looking
I
forward to
like.
those ones.
I enjoy the Penguin and the Monkey Prince run. I thought that was kind of an interesting take on the Penguin.
Monkey
You know what I
Prince.
mean?
We need
But we'll
Mon. We
talk
should have
about
had
that later.
Mongo. Yeah, we should have had Mongo on here because he got some explaining to do for this crap. Like, this nigga getting a whole nother solo series. Like he got some explaining to do with this shit. Like what?
Oh
And
goodness,
and
bro.
her, she's getting her own solo series. Like
Since like why? It's
now,
punches.
y'all can go ahead and read that shit. Like all
Man,
right,
look.
like y'all. Hey, this one
So,
might be good though. Gotham City Year One. That
might
might
be
be
good.
good.
Might be good.
Might be good. I'm not gonna lie.
So my brother Spawn Prince, he gave y'all some of the comic book news. I'm gonna have to touch on some of this comic film news.
Oh
So
man.
the so so there's been a lot of uproar and a lot of laughter, kind of a mixture of both. It's just been very chaotic on DC. WB, they basically shelved, um, threw away like 4 films. You know what I'm saying? Like 3 or 4 films. And they were basically almost done. You know what I'm saying? But according to the articles and according to the sources, WB basically did some type of deal with Discover. And there's a new head, you know what I'm saying, of Discover, and it was up to them, and they basically wanted to chalk everything that was lined up for the following years, and they are now trying to come out with a 10-year plan, like Marvel. Now, I have mixed feelings about all of this because honestly, I do feel like DC has a formula that works for them in some ways. And I feel like that's really a part of the reason why DC's films or their universe sucks, because they are trying to be like Marvel. And it's not just them. Marvel do the same thing, just in a different area. You know what I'm saying? And that's really both companies' problem. You know what I'm saying? They've been doing this since their inception, though.
Well,
Spawn, we've been talking about this forever.
Marvel got up out of the animation thing though. They rarely do animation anymore.
Yeah, they rarely do animation, but
You
that is
know,
true. You know what I'm saying?
they
But
rarely
like I
touch on
said,
that. You know,
since their inception, though, they've been like, I wouldn't say copying off of each other, but feeding each other ideas, piggybacking, you know what I'm saying, off of each other, really. Just expanding off of each other. That's just how they've been forever, even in film. So that's why I don't really
DC
understand the beef, because they
as a
basically the same
DC
motherfucker.
fanboy, DC failed when they made their TV shows better than their movies.
Yeah.
Green Arrow was good up to a certain point.
Yeah, of
You
course.
know,
All of them were good until a certain
Flash
point.
was good up to a certain point, but
Mm.
starting out, you was like, wow, this is what I wanted from Flash. This is what I wanted from Green Arrow. This is what I wanted from Gotham. You know, this is what I wanted from the Titans. You know, it was, Lois and Clark. You know, this is like, dang, this is what I
Mm-hmm.
wanted. You know, they put more work into those. Supergirl was good up to a point, and and I'll
They,
never
they
forget them
they made a whole
because they had
crossover movie.
right, they had all the whole crossover between all the shows. You know,
Mm-hmm.
all of that stuff, the Heroes of Tomorrow and all that. And then one thing with like the makeup, costumes, and all that are better in the shows than the movies. Doomsday, prime example, was Doomsday that we got in the comic book. That's how he was in Supergirl.
Mm-hmm.
But y'all gave us the Lord of the Rings guy in the Man of Steel movie. Like,
You look
what
like
the
an
hell?
orc. You look like an
Like,
orc.
what did y'all? What the hell? Like
No,
shit
it's
didn't make
like
sense.
it's no, like for real though. It's weird because I love the show Stargirl. I think
That
Stargirl
was a
was
good one.
phenomenal. Yeah, I thought that shit was
Mm-hmm.
phenomenal. You know what I'm saying? For a damn TV show, it didn't really get the love it needed. But then they decided to create the Naomi TV show. Mind you, Naomi just came out in 2019, 2020. Why y'all decided that she deserved her own show right now is beyond me. We haven't even gotten a full run from her yet. You know what
We
I'm
got a
saying?
mini series.
We only got a mini series.
We got a mini
We
series.
we haven't gotten a full run or origin story from her yet, and a full villain fight or nothing. No arc from her or nothing. And y'all think that she deserves a show? Yeah, of course that shit flopped and it was trash. You know what I'm saying? It was rushed as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Years ahead of it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all shouldn't have did that. But that's my whole point though. Like they
Like I
just
explained to my brother, I think both companies, and I posted that on my personal page. Both companies should just take a break. Y'all done reeled in enough
yeah
new fans with the movies and everything that y'all
yeah
did
I agree.
to where y'all should just go back to the comics now. Because now we got to the point to where not only even Comic Con, not even about the books no more. It's called Comic
hmm
Con. Yet
hmm
this shit is like media day for the TV shows and movies.
They do need to take a step back. Like I do
You know,
understand that it's a business, and I understand you want to make money as much money as possible, bro. But your content, your product is basically diminishing.
when you
It is
people don't
losing value.
understand the concept that when you ride a wave, the wave beat is always big when it starts out, but eventually that boy gets smaller
Yeah.
and
Eventually,
you bring your ass
turns
back to
into a
short.
damn right. Exactly.
The hell, like
I agree. I
they
agree,
trying to
man.
ride this
Like
wave into till infinity and beyond, and this is like, come on, man, like come
like
on,
and
man.
like they honestly like this is what they could do. They honestly could just take a break just for the um like the superheroes of the Marvel universe. They could take a break on that because they still have other content they could work on. They could work on Conan. They could work on Star Wars. They could
But they
work
don't have
on
Conan no more.
well, yeah, right. I forgot all about that. But they can work on Star Wars. They can work on you know what I'm
They already
saying.
did. They already did Star Wars, Mandalorian, Boba Fett. They already did all their stuff. Granted, we didn't get like no Thrawn yet, but I'm thinking he's
Right.
going to be
It's
in
been the new season.
uh, Ahsoka's like series. I guess
Yeah.
he'll show up. But I mean, aside from Ahsoka, that's like his it.
I think that they
Give
all
me
should
a
just take a break, though. I
give
do
me a
agree,
Vader TV series. Give me a
but
Vader
that's
TV
probably not
series
gonna happen,
based off the book. Give me a Vader TV series based off one of the comics.
bro. They should have honestly did that. They should have honestly did that. Because some people were kind of upset about that. Because a lot of people, it's kind of a mixed crowd. Of course, you're gonna always have that with Star Wars content because you're gonna have the old school fans. You know what I'm saying that just gonna find problems with everything about it. And,
Uh,
just find a movie. And and then you have the people that like me who basically grew up his whole life watching Star Wars, the old, new, reading the comics, reading the novels. You know what I'm saying? And this is they could do so much, you know what I'm saying, with Vader, and like you said, they can just adapt the comic book series, you know what I'm saying, but
uh,
they gonna find something wrong with that, you know what I'm saying. It's like it doesn't matter what the fuck they do, you know what I'm saying, it's gonna be a
they
problem.
they gave us a Mandalorian comic series that is a direct adaptation of the TV show for no reason at all.
Yeah, for
We
no reason.
literally everybody in the world watched that series, and I guess they figured, hey, people want to own physical copies of the series, so we're gonna give them comic books, I guess. But it was like that's more of a collection purpose. There's no point in reading it when we've already watched it.
Right, exactly.
That's just my whole thing, and
I
it
mean,
don't for
unless it's
me. It
just a
don't never work
collector's
like that.
item,
Y'all
you know
did
what I'm
it
saying.
backwards, and it was you never do it that way. That's backwards. If you do the book first, then adapt it into a show, it always hits harder.
I'll do it. I'll
Y'all did
collect
it,
it just to have it, but I ain't
you
gonna
know.
read it. You know what I'm saying? Because there ain't no point.
Yeah, prime like Walking Dead, Invincible. Started as a book, adapted it into a show. It hits harder. Y'all did it backwards. We're gonna give it to y'all as a show, but then give y'all the book afterwards. Like
They did that with the episode 1, 2, and 3 too. They made like the TPB comic books. You know
Yep.
what I'm saying? Basically, you know what I'm saying. Just made just basically copied the movie and turned it into comic book form. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, it's just a lot nice little collector's item for real. That's really all it is.
Man, I
But
they could
yeah,
take
you
breaks. They could just take breaks, and with taking that break, they can focus on something else. I would love to see some more Marvel animation personally.
yeah, and yeah,
Ultimates
me
was so
too.
good. Avengers was so good.
Earth's
They
Mightiest
had so
Heroes was a
Earth's
dope
Mightiest
ass
Heroes
show.
was awesome.
Dope ass show.
I would love to see some more of their animation. And like with DC, yeah, I would love for them to probably do some more with their movies, but I would like for them to do more with movies with characters that we haven't already seen. Black Adam is okay touch. I'm okay with that. But I mean, shit. At this point, we should have just. I mean, we should have just get a Harley Quinn at this point. A solo Harley Quinn,
Yeah,
not
man.
Birds of Prey, not none of that shit. You know.
And also like before I touch on that, I need to talk about Hope, man. I got to talk about the Hope, man. So you know that we all know that She-Hulk is about to come out, and you know you have your crowd that feels like the MCU tarnished Hulk, and you have your crowd that's excited for it and more excited for She-Hulk than they are for the Hulk. Now, this is my thing. Now, we have gotten. When did the first Hulk movie come out? 2003 with
Yes.
with Mana with yeah,
Oh
okay,
three.
in '03. Now, a lot of people hate that movie. Say this suck. I love that movie. Now they changed a lot about it. Had a lot of questions, you know what I'm saying, a lot of question marks, but we're gonna touch on that later. I wanted to do a Hulk episode with you, brother. It's gonna be some content I'm gonna post on TikTok. We're gonna talk about that later. And then they came out with the Ed Norton Hulk.
Oh
Still,
eight.
mind you, yeah, '08. Same version basically. Raging Hulk, learning how to control his anger, but still don't know how to control it. And he's just still same Raging Hulk. Now, move on down, we get the MCU. Still raging, still savage, can't control himself. We know this. And we know that there are different variations of Hulk throughout the years. We know that, right?
Mm-hmm.
We know this. And have we ever, I want you to tell me, have we ever in the history of film gotten any other variation of the Hulk besides the raging and savage Hulk? And we got World War Hulk, but that don't really count.
No.
We haven't, right?
No.
So I can understand why people have a certain familiarity and comfort with this raging Hulk that they don't even want to see the Professor Hulk. They don't understand. They saying that he was useless in the MCU when he saved he saved the day. You feel what I'm saying? That like that's it. You get where I'm going with this?
I get
You
where
get where
you're
I'm
going with it. I'm a Hawk guy. When it
going?
comes to Marvel, Hawk, Venom,
Mm-hmm.
and Thor, my three. Those are my three guys.
Mm-hmm.
I personally prefer the Raging Savage Hawk because here's the thing, and this is where a lot of people are upset about.
Mm-hmm.
We first Avengers movie, Hawk almost technically stole the show with
Yeah.
Captain telling him Hawk, the iconic smash, and he smiled and jumped off. He almost stole the show. Um, Same thing with Age of Ultron. When he had those real big moments where it was
Mm-hmm.
like he Black Widow was on his back and he jumped to the thing and she fell off and he ran off again. After everybody toasted Ultron, he knocked the shit out of him, followed him to the helicopter, beat the hell out of him some more. Hulk has always had those moments. They
Mm-hmm.
watered it down, was like, we're gonna give you Professor Hulk now, and the only moment you're gonna get is the snap. Versus there was no redemption for where everybody was like, well, where's the rematch with Thanos? Because we know Thanos from the comic book don't want to fight Hulk.
Yeah.
He don't want to fight Hulk straight up deuce deuce. So it's like, well, where's the payback from that? You get moments where with Black Orc, everybody was like, "Oh, he talked about the little dog, and he Hulk come out." No, you know, it was more so as a disappointment in the tease and stuff. Because here's the other big thing: we didn't have a Hulk moment at all in Endgame.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't get a fight Hulk moment at all in Endgame. They took a major Avenger, an original Avenger. He was more of an original Avenger than Cap was on the original Avengers team. It was what, Giant Man, Wasp, Hulk was there,
Mm-hmm.
and y'all made him a background character. Y'all even gave Black Panther a moment in Endgame with he was running with the gauntlet.
Mm-hmm.
And Maul called him and stuff. Black Panther had a moment in that Endgame in that scene. A lot of characters did. You had Thor, Cap, and Iron Man fighting Thanos. That Trinity was fighting him. But it was like, okay, I get what Widow was already dead, so she couldn't be there. But wouldn't it have been nice to have even just maybe Gamora be there? To fill in that void of Black Widow, and the Hawkeye be there as well, and maybe we get some redemption with Hulk. And even after he levels Hulk, Hulk put up a good fight, and he levels Hulk. Then you can give us a scene with Cap picking up Mjolnir. There was so many different places where they could have fit him in at, and they watered him down to the point to where they pushed him back. That's where people's problem was at. He's not even in the forefront no more.
I get it. You know what I'm saying? I do understand, how, it can be a disappointment. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like it wasn't intentional. I mean, it kind of was intentional
It was definitely intentional.
Yeah, I do feel like it was kind of intentional because at the same time, it's more of a rights issue. You know what I'm saying? It's like they had to kind of push them back. You know what I mean? Because this is my thing with stories and movies, man, and this is why I hate the politics between that shit, because it kind of can ruin a lot of potential in film.
We lost Stan Lee, and it'd be bad. And within losing Stan Lee, and this is just me being like some kind of respect or homage on Stan Lee's name. If you're going to take anything Stan Lee created, give it to us the way Stan Lee intended for it to be. The Thor that they've given me in MCU is not the Thor that Stan Lee intended. Saying that was no different when he was alive, and his whole disappointment with his disappointment with Fantastic Four and the Silver Surfer crap. He didn't like it because that's not what he intended his Silver Surfer to be like. Silver Surfer was Stan Lee's favorite character, and that's what they did to his favorite character.
Right.
It was like, what the hell? Like, I think Spider-Man, he would have loved this new Spider-Man with, all three of them being in there. He would have loved that personally. He would have had a big cameo on that. Yeah. But this with his character, Hulk, getting leveled by Thanos, who was not created by him. Okay? Like, hold on now. Because when we go to comic book relations, it's always a totally different story. It's a totally different story. You give us the characters that Stan Lee intended. Give them to us the way he intended us to have them. Thor and the Hulk should be two of them. Cap was not one of his characters. Spider-Man, give them to us the way we want it. Iron Man, give them. Same when I say, they want to do Fantastic Four. They better give them to us the way we want. I don't want that same weak-ass shit they already gave us. Right. It's no different than Kang the Conqueror or Dr. Doom. It's like, I don't want none of that. Give them to us the way. I like how Namor looks. Don't get me wrong. I do like how the new Namor looks. But he better be my Namor.
Mm-hmm. I mean, he seemed like he stood there while them damn rockets was going down. Like he ain't died. I
want the asshole, cocky, savage, playboy Namor. Don't give me nothing else. Don't give me no water down. Don't give me no Namor where he coming out the water trying to be Aquaman where he always politicking. Leave that to Aquaman over there in DC.
Right.
Let Aquaman do the politicking for Atlantis. Okay, let him do that. Let me talk to the surface workers. Let him do that. Namor don't do that. So don't give me that. Namor ain't coming to the surface to try and sip some tea, chill, conversate, and try and get an understanding. He coming to throw these hands. I'm gonna take what I want. You got a problem with it? Try and see me about it. That's what I want. If they do it any other way, I'm already setting myself up for disappointment. I'm just being honest with you.
Man, listen, I feel you, man.
Me and one of I think it was Terrell. Terrell was on my page, and we were talking about it. Like, that's there's so many variations to the Marvel characters, man, that it messes up the fans. It messes up casual fans because they think this is how the character is.
And that's what I was about to say as well, because I did a podcast on this topic earlier. You know, the MCU, in my opinion, is more of a reimagining than like a live action adaptation, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? It's like Buzz. It's like the Lightyear movie. It's like the MCU is just rewritten. Like it's not nothing like we read. You know what I'm saying in the comics. It's nothing like it. Not nowhere near it. It's only similarities. You feel what I'm saying? But the overall premise of certain plots, you know what I'm saying, be the same, but majority of the plots aren't the same at all. You feel me? It's like a reimagining.
They took the same route the Walking Dead TV series took.
Basically. Yeah, just reimagine, just rewrote the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? Had some similar events, similar, you know what I'm saying, iconic moments that happened in this, but overall, hell no. That shit is nowhere near the same. So that's why I get it. You know what I'm saying? I do get the disappointment, but we have to like start not expecting certain stories to be what we want them to be. We got to like start actually like being like, okay, let's see what they about to do with this. You know what I'm saying? Because I have no clue what they're about to do with this.
I always go in and say I don't know what they're about to do, and my issue isn't the story. Personally, my issue is the character and character development, because I have an attachment to the character. Mm-hmm. I personally didn't care for Captain America: Civil War. The story was phenomenal. It was a phenomenal story that meshed everything together very well. But I had a personal issue with overall character development. Like certain, there was just certain things that I didn't care for. Prime example with Quicksilver dying. That was like,
yeah, I don't know why they did that.
Why did y'all feel the need that he had to die? It's like stuff like that didn't sit well with me. T'Challa, as even though Shuri was a genius, T'Challa's not stupid.
Right. He's a genius. That's what I'm saying.
He's a genius. He's a genius. And it was like, oh, I'm blinded by rage because my dad passed away. That was not T'Challa. I've never seen him do this. And I get y'all wanted to rewrite the character to get him more emotion and all that, but that's not the king I got in books. He don't
to go get revenge and shit like that.
That was not his way. It was like, and it was. I get, like I said, it meshed together well. It was good.
He don't.
Yeah, but my argument with that was somebody on Facebook personally when they said Iron Man can beat Winter Soldier in hand-to-hand combat. I was like, where did you get this from? Like, how did that sting? And his comment to me was, oh, you must have didn't see Civil War. Bro, what? Are you serious right now? I had posted the screenshots and I was like, bro, you serious right now? He like, yeah, Captain Winter Soldier had to jump Iron Man because they can't fight him one-on-one. Bro, didn't Cap win that fight?
Man, dude, listen.
But it's stuff like that the MCU has caused. That's where a problem sits in. It's like, really, bro, all you know is that? That's all you know.
They didn't have to.
Don't nobody know Tony's a drunk? Don't nobody know that Tony Stark is an alcoholic?
Yeah, he's definitely alcoholic.
They don't know how big of a real asshole he actually is. That little minor in the movies was.
Nothing. They basically turned him into a health nut in the MCU. He wasn't even a drunk in that movie. In the movie, right? He wasn't even alcoholic. He drunk one drink.
Drunk one time, and that was in the first Avengers when he was talking with Loki.
That was the only time I see that nigga make a drink.
He took a drink.
Or the time when they all tried to pick up the hammer. That was like the only time I seen him. I don't even think he drunk in that scene either.
I think he had water. I think he was drinking water in that scene. I was just like, bro, what?
Man, but there's a lot going on in the MCU and in the DC EU right now, man. Like everything is getting scrapped. James Gunn did say that season 2 of Peacemaker isn't going to be being touched, so that is going to stay in production.
The only thing with Marvel I'm looking forward to, honestly, out of everything that got announced, is I'm looking forward to Kang.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
looking forward to
looking.
Kang. I want to see Kang.
John Majors is just a great actor, man. He does good in almost everything he in, bro.
That and
I
he
can't
just
wait.
was just a really good choice for that role
Yeah,
for that character. He embodied that character of how I would like the character to be.
I'm actually surprised nobody started complaining about him being black yet.
I'm shocked too. Because they did just say, what's my man, the actor dude that plays Gideon and Mandalorian, the black guy.
Yeah,
What's his
he
name?
um
They're campaigning for him to be Doctor Doom,
that's crazy. Interesting.
which I'm okay with. Because if he's anything like any of the other villain roles, he hasn't failed at a villain role yet.
Mern
He's in
playing
the
high
new
evolutionary.
the new Far Cry video game. He plays an excellent villain in that. Yeah,
Yeah,
high evolutionary. All like stop
man,
sleeping on these
dude.
black actors, man.
So one thing that I have to say before we start unveiling these halls, you know what I'm saying, time getting away from us. But one thing I want to say about high evolutionary is that there's a high chance, no pun intended, I mean pun intended, but there's a high chance, you know what I'm saying, that if we get high evolutionary, that we will get Galactus, and we will get, or we possibly can get we already gonna get Nova, but we gonna get Gladiator as well. There's a big chance that we could
If
if they do it right.
if we get in Secret Wars, then back
And we
default
getting
we can
Adam
go.
Warlock, right, and we getting Adam Warlock already. So you know what I'm saying. We
We
gotta.
got Adam Warlock. So and y'all giving us Secret Wars and Doom. Y'all announced that we're getting Doom at some point. So I mean, by default we kind of got to get Galactus. Hopefully
Yeah,
he'll get done right and get done some justice because that's another character that Marvel has backseated and has
we
used
need.
as a jobber almost.
Yeah, just a way for
For real.
people to get amped up. But no, I want to see Gladiator. You know what I'm saying? Because it's really high time that we get somebody in the MCU that is that is powerful like Thor. You know what I'm saying? Like we need not like Thor, but we need to get more heavy hitters in that realm. You know what I'm saying? Because just the Avengers, you know what I'm saying, and the MCU ain't gonna cut it. You know what I'm saying? Just the Guardians of the Galaxy, we need to start adding those powerful people that are in the Avengers and the Guardians of the Galaxy. You know what I'm saying? And start amping up shit because we starting to see the power level on the opposition side starting to heighten. So we need to start adding these characters in there, man. Give us Nova, give us Gladiator. You know what I'm saying? Give us Hercules, give us Hyperion. You know they showed us Hercules in the Thor post credit scene. So we getting Hercules, you know what I'm saying? So we getting heavy hitters. I just want them to give us the right heavy hitters. We need to get them in there, man. We need to get them in there. And High Evolutionary ain't no damn slouch. So
They giving us two new Avenger movies, so with that is they definitely got to incorporate new characters.
yeah, you got to. We can't just have
Like
the same characters, bro. That's not gonna work.
with
We
y'all
gonna get
announcing
our
Avenger
ass whooped.
movies, y'all got to incorporate new characters. With Cap, Iron Man being gone, y'all got to incorporate new Black Widow gone, y'all got to incorporate new characters. They gonna have to recast Black Widow too.
Yeah, probably because they
Yeah.
probably ain't gonna. Yeah, her contract probably
If
up
they
for
if
real.
they if they bring her back to life or whatever they do with her, like they would have to recast her too.
All right, well, we got about 15, 20 minutes, man. I got about 20 comics. I'm gonna try to breeze right through these, y'all. We gonna unveil these halls, family. How many you got, brother? You want me to go first, or you want to go
You can go ahead and go.
first? You
I'm
said you got
looking
a
at something
hundred.
real quick.
You said
Man,
you had like 100.
I got three bags full, so most likely everything ain't getting revealed. uh, but this
Well,
haul,
fuck it.
I can breeze through this one. This haul is from uh the 20th. July 20th is this haul that I did nothing with, and I'll breeze through it. There was the Black Adam #2. It was a good read.
I don't like
It was
that cover.
all right. Yeah, I didn't care for this cover, but I didn't care for the whole changing the thing with the whole white Adam.
Yeah, I didn't like
Like
that either.
I didn't care for that at all.
I don't know why they did that.
It was stupid. I mean, he addresses it in the book, but it was just still overall stupid. Black is evil, white is good. No, no. What the fuck y'all come with that idea?
Right, where y'all? Yeah, that's the reason why the world is programmed the way it is now.
Black is evil, white is good. How y'all come up with this bullshit? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's stupid, dumbass shit.
This all out war, DC versus vampires was really good. It's just kind of like
I'm glad
the
Kino, because that's some bullshit. White Adam. What the
white Adam. This was really good. Like I like when DC do this little stuff where they have like little side events like
that,
this,
that be like they best shit when they get all gory and horrific and shit. That be like they best shit.
and aside from that, I like when they do the whole collaboration where it's like, okay, well, this side of the story is going to focus on what the villains had going on over here.
Is that
That type
Bane?
of thing. That's Bane, Deathstroke, Azrael, Constantine, Deadman, and Miss Marvel, and
Why does
Luthor Dog.
Bane? Why Bane look like just what's his name from Spawn? Destroyer or what's his name?
I
Um,
have no idea who you
the
talking about.
the
The
the, the,
disrespect
mon-
to
the
Spawn, like
man, dude, hold
once
on. I'm thinking of the clown, man.
Violator,
Yeah, Violator. That's his name. That name Bane look like
disrespectful,
Violator right there.
disrespectful. This
Man, dude, it was on the
Nightwing
tip of my tongue.
this Nightwing looked good, and yes, people was laughing like, "Oh, is that Thanos on the cover?" Very funny, ha ha ha. But Nightwing has not disappointed, man. This is by far easily
Thank you,
his.
brother.
This is Nightwing's best solo series, easily, like without question. Like even if you ain't a Nightwing fan, I recommend this run of Tom
That's
Taylor's run
the
of Nightwing.
that's the one that you was talking about before. Yeah, I got to get that one.
Woo! Can we give credit to Milestone, please?
Blood Syndicate.
Please give credit to
I need it.
Milestone when credit is due,
I need it.
because everything that they're doing with Blood Syndicate, we got another Static series getting ready to come out in October.
Mm.
Um, Everything that Blood Syndicate is, this is whoever write Jeffrey that writes this, he should have wrote Miles Morales What If stuff. That's how black people are. Judgment Day, of course, everybody already read Judgment Day.
Man,
That's
I don't even
how
want to talk about that shit. God damn it, how they
you ain't
did
like
Miles
it.
Morales. Man, no, that shit was
Oh, you talking
funny.
about the Miles
It was
Morales?
man, the Miles Morales shit was funny though. It was so funny because it was such bullshit though. That's why I thought it was entertaining.
Everybody got to the iconic panel. That boy had an
Man,
hour,
man,
hour going macro core.
that boy Uranos.
It's,
Man, listen, they
what's
creating
up, Doc?
characters that I love, man. They creating
I,
characters that I
he
love.
just a playoff. I guess David was like, oh look, I guess
What's
people
up,
probably
brother?
getting
What's up,
tired of
brother?
Thanos. People getting tired of Thanos, so we're just gonna give another Thanos in a way.
I mean, they do kind of gotta expand on, you know what I'm saying, the family tree because they never really told us if his grandparents were dead. We never really heard of his grandparents dying,
Man,
just his parents.
they did the same thing with Lobo, where they said he was just it. He was the last one. Then all of a sudden, he ain't the last one.
Mm-hmm.
Moon Knight, Black, White,
Mm-hmm.
and Blood is continuing to be okay. This is number 3. It's only like one more left for this. This is just an anthology where it's just multiple series, different tales of different stuff about for Moon Knight. It's a
Okay.
quick little pickup read. Maybe you could sit on the toilet and read it. Check it out. Vader. Whew. Whew. Listen,
Hey man, this is honestly Vader. Both arcs. This is arguably the best Star Wars shit they've ever written. Like
listen.
comic book wise, definitely the best shit
Listen.
that they've
And I
ever written.
opened. And I opened up right. right to the panels too. Cause listen, this Vader run right here is everything that you not only you want from Vader, but it's probably I'm not even gonna say probably. This is my favorite Marvel run. Look, that boy Vader
Man,
ain't playing with these boys.
at
Listen,
all.
listen. I'm not gonna share with y'all the dialogue, but that boy Vader said, "Look, man, stop bullshitting with me, god damn it."
Man, listen. And then and listen, and when you actually read the Vader shit, you will be surprised at how many chances this nigga Vader be giving these niggas for real. They be fucking up multiple times before he be like, all right, man, fuck this shit, though. I gotta break your neck. You know what I'm saying? I
Man,
gave you multiple chances, dog.
man, I have to force choke this nigga too many times. Stephanie Phillips is also still doing her thing. This is number 3 of Grimm.
I
I
like
really
that
don't know if
cover.
this is a mini series or ongoing. Don't know yet. Still, I'm hoping it's an ongoing because it's really good. Um, but by Boom Studios ain't right now. Boom Studios ain't they ain't missing shit.
Man, Boom Studios, IDW, they been dropping some heat.
I don't need to explain Gunslinger at all. Y'all know that.
Man, I
Just
hate the fact you live right next to a damn comic book shop.
just know, just know, all right, that this boy Gunslinger and Spawn in this series, they had to get some weight off their shoulders real quick. They had to let loose because they was like, look, you know, you be saying this shit, I be saying this. Let's go to this. Let's go to hell, and let's have a talk. And we actually have an actual talk. Like so, this was a nice little series. They actually had a nice little talk. They had to squash everything. They got a mutual understanding now.
Mm,
Worth it. Worth it.
okay,
Worth it.
definitely.
Do a power bomb is just a fun read.
Yeah,
Like
man, that's a fun book.
this is one of those. Don't take yourself too seriously. You a fan of wrestling? You a fan of like some old Def Jam Vendetta for PlayStation 2 type shit? Pick up do a power bomb, man. It's really fun. Great artwork. I don't have nothing bad about it like at all. It's one of those runs. It was a book where I was like I took a chance on it and found myself enjoying it a little more than I should have. Young Hellboy, 1 of 4. For y'all that don't know, this is just kid Hellboy.
Hmm,
Mm,
I
yeah,
might have to
they do
get that.
they do some kid Hellboy as well. They don't just do adult Hellboy.
I
Only
might have to get that.
only problem, only slight problem that I be having with uh the art in kid Hellboy books aren't did by Mignola. That's my only gripe with that. I be wanting my Hellboy to look how Mignola intended, and they be making all the characters all square and all that. But like example, look at her, man. Look like why did they draw her like that? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's my only gripe. But aside from that, y'all know I love me some Hellboy. Bloodstained Teeth number 4. Got one more for number 5. I think I have it. I'm not sure, but yeah, number 5 of this would be the completion of the first arc of this. And this is just it's one of those books where it's good all the way up until it isn't. Kind of like one of them all over the place, confusing, weird type things. And like I said, it's got that LSD, PTSD, acid, tripping off acid type artwork that I don't really care for. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just too much for me. Even with glasses on or off, it's just like I'm like I'll read
Like
the
I,
dialogue, but it's like I don't like when I'm forcing myself to try and make an understanding about what's going on in a specific scene,
I
and
feel
then they
you,
do a
bro. I
poor
feel you.
job of executing and telling me what's going on in the scene because they're keeping the dialogue on topic with something totally different. And it's like, yeah, I'm okay. But yeah, after book 5, this is one of the ones I'm gonna let go.
Which one is that?
Next,
That's
Bloodstained Teeth
the
number 4.
bloodstained teeth. You said you ain't like it.
I like it, but it's one of those books where it's good. It's hard to explain because it's good all the way up until it isn't good. Like book 1 was good, and then book 2 was like, but then book 3 and 4 was like not good. So it's like, what the hell? And I hate that. Like, it's like you did. How did you go down on writing? Like, I expect you to start bad and then pick it up. You started good and then went down. Like, I don't like that. Not a fan
I
of
do
that.
feel you. I do feel you. That it's like, did you get lazy or did you like try to rush it
Did
or?
you give up? Are
All
you are you working on a different project? Are you writing something else? Like,
right, I'm
and
gonna try to
and
run
Christian
through.
and Christian Ward is a great writer. He's a phenomenal. He's an award-winning writer. But it was just like the writing isn't the issue. It's just like it's all over the place. I don't like that. You're trying to tell me too many stories and too many things at one time and throwing too much at me on panels that I can't see nothing on.
Well,
The hell?
I'm gonna try to run through these kind of quickly. You know, my this is my haul from I want to say like the week of July 20th too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it was about almost 2 weeks ago. But first off, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna show y'all. You know, I had to get it, Mr. Miracle, issue
I
one.
want. I wanted that.
Had to get it. You know what I'm saying? You know, this is a good character. You know what I mean? And it's decent writing as well. I believe Tom King is writing it too.
Yeah,
And
he
you
did. He
and
did.
you know, I'm a huge Monkey King fan, so I had to get Monkey Prince issue one. You know what I'm saying? And get
You
my
found a, you found an issue 1 in the wild. Where'd you find it at? I just gotta
I
ask.
got
Where'd
it,
you find it at?
man. Listen, I got this off of offer.
Really?
Yes.
So you basically just got to steal because they just didn't know what they
Mm,
had.
exactly. So you know what I'm saying, it don't even matter. I got it. You know what I'm saying? Not a reprint either. Original print. You know what I'm saying? And you know I'm out of all of the Bat family, you know, I love Damien, but they don't really write a lot for Damien, especially when it comes to solo runs. So I don't really got a lot of collection from Damien. But but second, right behind Damien is my boy Red Hood. And Red Hood and the Outlaws is some of the best writing from the Bat family, dude, that I done partook in a long time. So I basically had to get my collection up on Red Hood and the Outlaws. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot, you know what I'm saying? At least like 20, you know what I'm saying, of these bad boys.
You see the name that wrote that? Keep the name.
Tinian, that man.
Now you know why it's good.
Right,
I didn't
man.
want to say that. I wanted to wait on that.
Yeah, man. I gotta put them in order. I'm missing like a few, you know what I'm saying, in the middle, you know what I mean? But I got majority of it. You know, this I got off offer
Oh,
up as well.
oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. Just wanted to, Hugo Strange. You know what I'm saying? We got I believe that's Parasite or something like it. I forgot what the plot of this issue. I'm gonna go back into it. But yeah, man, I got a lot of these I haven't even read yet. So, you know, I'm just building, just getting, you know, I love the first issue of Red. Matter of fact, the first volume of Red Hood and the Outlaws. That's what I got first. I enjoyed it. It has like the first 6 issues in it. And I had to collect the rest. I was like, bro, I need it. You know what I'm saying? I need to get the rest of it.
That was Red Hood and the Outlaws was a fun run for me. I had all the trades. Um, and then I traded those off for some other books. I did a trade. I didn't sell anything. I traded. But for me, my run from both New 52 and Rebirth was Justice League Dark. You know where I was at.
Yeah.
Justice League Dark was that's my heart right there.
And this actually shines a light on how dangerous Starfire can really be.
You know
You
what
know.
shined the light on how dangerous Starfire can be? That Justice League Odyssey with Darkseid and them,
Yeah.
Cyborg and them.
Yeah,
That was
like
fire.
that was a slept on run for real.
It was. It was fire.
But you know how people is when the villain who's always a villain becomes a goddamn, hero,
You
be
mean
on the
like
hero
Joker?
side and shit. Yeah, that shit annoying.
And he wasn't even a hero. He wasn't still was
Man,
evil.
he just right, still was motherfucking evil.
It was just like you said, a different take on like what if he had his own Justice League.
But I love this goddamn cover. The master of the new master of the League of Assassins. Ooh,
That was Tidian, man. That whole little
ooh.
that's what I love about DC, how they can do an event inside of a whole nother run.
Right, like
Y'all
one
doing an
whole
event
run, bro.
inside of a run. Like there, this own series has an event going on.
In unpopular opinion, I don't really have a problem with Bronze Tiger being black and all that. I actually think it's dope as hell. But I like Bronze Tiger when he looks like this.
Yes,
They fighting against each other. You know what I'm saying? I need to know what happened, man. When covers be dope like this, and you just need to know what's going on, bruh. That's when you know that the art is dope.
like I said, I told my brother, I said, I do miss old school comic covers where they used to have the dialogue on some of the covers and stuff like that. You know, the little cheesy stuff like Captain America be under a pile of rocks, like, well, if I don't stop him, I'm going to die. All right,
Right. Like
miss
this
that
was
little stuff,
dope.
man.
Drake versus Jason. You know what I'm saying? That's dope. You know what I'm saying? Dope shit right here. I'm almost done with this, y'all. Almost done with my Red Hood and Outlaws. These covers is all fire as fuck, bro. Like I don't think I've seen one, you know what I'm saying, that was trash yet. Starfire and
That one,
Soups.
that one right there, that one, that's the first
Young
one right there.
guest starring Superman. And then you
That's
got issue one. You know what I'm saying? Mind you, I got the volume. You know what I'm saying? This is the cover of volume one. I had to get the issue one. You know what I'm saying?
you
Dope
did a
shit. This is,
that's a nice little offer up takeaway, sir. Good job.
yeah, man. This is the last one right here. Right,
That
Ra's al
boy,
Ghul.
that boy, that's that boy. Y'all know how I feel about Ra's. Y'all know Ra's is my favorite Batman villain. Batman
and,
antagonist. I ain't even gonna say a villain.
and I got a few more, but this is where I said that I'm almost done with some of my collections. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm a fan of the Invincible universe. Kirkman's, you know what I'm saying, Invincible universe. So I had to get, you know what I'm saying, I already got all the Invincibles, I got some of the I got capes, you know what I'm saying? So I had to get Brit Volume 1, had to get
What I liked
Brit
about,
Volume 2.
I love the art that that was brought to that and Invincible. The art is so good.
It is. It really is. It's good as
You
hell.
know,
And the thing with Invincible, it's like it got better with time. Like the first like I want to say 14 issues of Invincible, you can tell that the art was kind of still in its like rookie stages, but then they got like way better. Like when they start getting the issue 20 and up, I was like, they should just start getting great. Like it was not the same, nowhere near the same. You know what I'm saying? But now it's like all of their work, you know what I'm saying, around Invincible is like this now. You know what I'm saying? Like great. And that's good shit. That's good shit. I had to get Brit Volume 3, see Invincible on there, see Wolfman. You know what I mean? It's very expansive, man. The universe is very expansive. And if you want, I'm going to start doing, you know what I'm saying, discussion threads to talk about the universe because you can really put their universe against others. But the problem is that they don't have nobody in their universe except for like probably 2 or 3 people that is powerful as fuck. And one of them is Adam Eve. You know what I'm saying? Adam Eve is one of the most powerful motherfuckers in that universe. You know what I'm saying? Just because she's a matter manipulator. And I had to get Wolfman, Volume 1. Wolfman Volume 1, part of the Kirkman Invincible universe. And you know that I got all of the Something's Killing the Children volumes. You know, I'm not done, but I'm almost done with that collection as well.
I knew that Wolfman was part of that universe, but I didn't know Wolfman was part of the Brit universe. I didn't know that.
Brit, this, hold on.
I didn't. That's something that I just learned now. I didn't know that. Yeah, I seen him there, and I just was like, wow,
Yeah.
I didn't know. I thought he was like his own thing,
Mm-hmm.
because I have that trade somewhere of that Wolfman trade, and it's just like I thought it was his own separate universe or like a one shot universe or something.
It's a dope, and Capes is one of the most slept on parts of the universe for real, because that's like their other, you know how other, like Marvel and everybody got different, you know what I'm saying, like teams within the universe, like X-Men and, you know, Guardians of the Galaxy. Then you got Fantastic Four. It's kind of like that. Capes has a bunch of shows off all of the heroes within the universe, basically. Shows
Okay.
more.
So what's up
And
with that House of Slaughter? That's the trade.
yeah, man, Volume 1, man, I got this off offer up too. You know what I'm saying? I know that they got volume 2 out, so that's what I'm gonna be getting next, and I'm gonna be getting the last Something That's Killing the Children volume, and then I'm done. I'm gonna be all complete with, you know what I'm saying, the Something's Killing the Children, you know, so whole storyline. And that's it for me, man.
Yeah, all the ones that's still technically coming out. We just had something that's killing the children last week.
Yeah, well, yeah, the ones that's still ongoing.
Ongoing.
You get my point. But
Read
I'm just
that
gonna
House of
be,
Slaughter and get back to me on that House of Slaughter, man.
yeah,
And
I
tell me
gotta
how you
still
feel
read
about that.
this. I gotta still read this.
I
But
personally love it. I personally do. Like I love it. It's great. Um, but I'll wait for your review and your take on it, because for me it's like I like it. I ain't gonna say I like it as much as the main series, but I think I like it probably like on the same level. Like it's equal to. And
yeah, man.
that's saying a lot, because I'll be like, even if I felt like if with both series, even if no matter how they came out, like if House of Slaughter was first, it still would have hit just like how it is now. And something that the children could have piggybacked off of that and stuff like that. Like that's how good it is. And I get that, our boy Tinian is the one writing it. So I mean, dog ain't he can't. He's all him and V can't do no wrong right now, man. Him
Man,
and
listen.
Tom, Tom King is since he's gotten off Batman, he's been doing good stuff. Everything his Rorschach was good. Mr. Miracle was good. He's writing something else new, getting ready to drop. What is it? I think it was that Penguin. No, that's Ridley. What is? I seen Tom King's name somewhere, dog. Where's the boy's name at? He's writing something new, and I was like, oh well, King writing it. I might have to touch that. Oh yeah, the Gotham City Year One. That's Tom King. I'm
Okay.
like, yeah, I might have to touch that.
But yeah, that's, man, I got some stuff that's coming in. Yeah, man, that Batman Incorporated, it's decent. It's not nothing crazy, but I enjoyed the first issue.
You gonna
First
read this
couple
new
issues.
one?
Man, I'm gonna try to keep up with it, man. I like Azrael, man. Hell no.
No.
No, man. For what? Like for what?
Why did y'all do this? Here it is. This is the one that I wanted. This is specifically for you. You know, I always bring you something personally. But yeah, this one is for my brother. That one right there. Go pick it up when it come out.
Oh shit.
Deluxe edition, Birthright. That's that Mark Ward. You can that drops December 13th. So mark your calendar for that, man.
Yeah, they got you. December 13th. Yeah, that's a Christmas
December.
present.
Boy, I'm telling you, I was like, yeah, there you is. There it is.
But yeah, man, that's
Uh,
all I got, man. You got any recommendations? Any other recommendations for the people, brother?
New Static people coming out on October 4th. New Static.
Man, Shadows of Dakota. That mean we might get what's the name in there? What's the dude name? The one that basically can travel through the shadows.
What?
Yeah, my man Ebon. Yeah, that's his name. My sons be watching that show every morning, bro. So I be trying to brush up on my Static Shock. You know
That
what I'm
boy
saying?
Ebon looking out cold, boy.
Yeah, he looked dope. He looked dope for real. But yeah, anything. My recommendation to the people, honestly, it would be Monkey Prince. Go and read Monkey Prince, especially if you are a big myth head, especially Asian mythology. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, it's I love it, bro. I think it's dope. And one thing that me and my man Monkey Prince share, one thing we have in common, we both hate Batman.
My recommendation. It's hard. Y'all know me. I got so many different companies that I read. I would say read Vader.
Man,
I
that's
would say
every
read
day.
Vader.
Man, we gotta tell them to
Um,
read that shit every year, man. Read
I
that
would I
shit.
would I would say go read Nightwing. Uh, Aside from Nightwing, I would say go read the new Zardesky's Batman. Zardesky's Batman was man. Listen, that Batman was phenomenal.
Hmm.
Daredevil, Zardesky's Daredevil. Um, Where's the Batman at? I let y'all know I got it. It's around here somewhere, but here go. You know, one of them. I would say pick up the new Daredevil if y'all ain't already up on. That's Zardesky. Pick up the new Daredevil. I don't. I want to spoil stuff for y'all, but I don't want to spoil nothing for y'all because then y'all read it and y'all be like, y'all don't get the same thrill that I had.
Hmm.
So I don't like taking that away from y'all. There it is. Read that Batman, man. That's Ardesky's Batman.
I swear that looked like Space Ghost.
Man, listen. He do, but it's a good read. And of course I got two other bags of books, so I'm not gonna share those with y'all. We'll get to those another time. I'll give some other recommendations and stuff from other time because there is one in there that's a highly recommended. And speaking of that, I got the number one of it. Check out that Ram V's Aquaman Andromeda. Just check it out. If you don't do nothing else, check out Aquaman's Andromeda.
Yeah, man, I
Just
got you.
just check it out. Check it out. See, fill it out. It may not be for everybody, but check it out and see how you feel about it. That's those are my recommendations. Independence, I can go anywhere. Grimm, 8 Billion Genies, Radio Apocalypse. There's a lot of places I can go. I can go. There's a lot. There's a lot of
A
good
Ben
reading.
Genie is inspired, dog.
Oh, you checked it out.
Yeah, I like that shit. That shit had me like, whoa.
So just definitely a good something to check out for sure. It's a lot of good writing. I ain't gonna say too much like it's a lot of good art, but definitely a good write, a lot of good writing out here.
Right. Yeah, but if everything is everything, man. We are running out of time.
Yes,
Family,
sir.
thank y'all for tuning in. It's been a pleasure unveiling these hauls for y'all and giving y'all these news. Go and check all of that out. Check out all the sources and research everything we told you. You know what I mean? But whether, but either way, it's been a pleasure having y'all. Read and collect them comics, y'all. Stay up to date. But remember to love yourself, love your family. Don't stress out about the shit that you can't control. You know. And thank you, brother, for being on the show,
Always,
man, and
sir.
unveiling with us, man. Definitely,
Always,
man.
always.
But yeah, man. Love yourself, love your family. Don't stress out about shit you can't control, man. Peace, y'all.